Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome to this special Friday the 13th edition of the Strike Streams. Ooh, goody boogity. So hi there everyone. Yeah, no, happy Friday. It is a Friday the 13th. Nothing's really been particularly different for me, but let me know if this has been a profoundly terrible day for you or not. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. If you play Pokemon Go, I hope you have a good Pokemon Go community day tomorrow. It's Ponyta Day, which means not only Cantonian Ponyta, but also Galarian one. And that's the one I'm excited about. I'm very excited to be able to finally get shiny Galarian Ponyta, because it's exclusive to Shield. In like Pokemon Sword and Shield, they didn't bring that family back to Scarlet and Violet, so shiny hunting for them is like a little bit different compared to Ponyta, which was like way easier to hunt just from it being in Pokemon Go for like 7 years or 8 years or whatever, and just from being in like Pokemon Let's Go as well. You know, like the Galarian ones are like harder to get as shinies, so I'm excited. Let's say hi to everyone, and then we will get into the game and stuff like that if I don't hiccup. Also, it is my Fast Food Friday, where I use coupons to get very cheap fast food, which means I have consumed much salt and I'm gonna need to hydrate like crazy, so don't forget to remind me. Every time we beat a boss, we have to stars and sparkles, like the video, and hydrate. Although those last two things, I could hydrate right now, and you guys could also like the video right now. Although I had seen a load of people had liked the video beforehand, so thank you so much. But if you haven't done it yet, please do. It helps out tremendously. And like I said, like 2 days ago or so, I forgot to tell people about it, and we had a very low like count, whereas yesterday I told people about it more, and we got a much more respectable one. But can we now get the best one ever? That's the question. No, okay. Let's say hi to some people, though. So, whoa, Colin, you got a shiny Marowak? That's very cool. So, hi, Colin. Hi, Kieran. Hi, Skywatcher. Hi, Kayla. And hi... Hold on. Oh, hi, the Green Ninja. And hi, Xander. And hi, Nightbot. And hi, Onlara. Yeah, we'll try and save the last slot for you, Onlara. And then we've got, hang on, just who else have I maybe missed? And Lily, hi. So if I've missed anyone, feel free to say hi. I will say hi back, hopefully, or whatever. And then we'll, oh, and Cheese. Was Cheese here? Cheese is here. Hi, Cheese. You guys know how this goes by now. Oh yeah, I'm a voice actor. I'm on strike for video games, but I can't really perform for them, but I can play them. You guys know all that. And if not, I'll explain it later, because there's not enough time. Not enough time. But no, okay. But here's the bit where you guys do know this, but this is the point that's worth repeating more. So, if you have Pokemon Sword and Shield with the DLC expansion, you have the Dynamax Adventures unlocked in the Crown Tundra, and you have completed the Suicune tutorial, i.e. you can play with other people, and you have a Nintendo Switch Online... You have Nintendo Switch Online active. You have an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription. That's the word I'm looking for. Which means you can then play with other people online. You can play with me. There are two things that I will ask of you, though, if you do want to play with me. One, please make sure you are watching the video live. If you hover your mouse onto the video, or if you're on mobile, just like tap the middle of the video once, you will be able to see the slider at the bottom, but also in the bottom left-hand corner, you will be able to see a circle, and if it's a red circle and the word live is there, that means you're live. But if you see a grey circle and like some kind of negative number, that means you're not live. The negative number is telling you how far behind you are. So it's very important, if you want to play along live, that you are watching live. There is a natural delay between our gameplay and like the YouTube stream of about 10 seconds or so, but that's the thing. Like, so you only want to have that natural delay and not an artificial delay caused by like pausing the video or rewinding the video and stuff like that. So please make sure you are watching the video live, that you have that red circle. And then the other thing, and you guys do know this, but do hold your horses before you do it, there are then two things I will need you to do. I will need you to comment two things, okay? in one comment, okay? So you're gonna write in chat, but you're gonna say 2 things in your post, okay? You're gonna begin your post with the word strike in big capital letters, and then you're gonna let me know if you have already caught any of the Pokemon we're hunting for in the Dynamax Adventures. So if you have already caught a Dialga, Heatran, Solgaleo, or Lunala in the Dynamax Adventures, let me know, because I will try to accommodate for that, because I want as many people to get as many shiny chances as possible. But yeah, strike, and then any legendaries that you already have, go! Let me know in chat. And then I will update my spreadsheet, and then we'll get this party started. So... And when I do say about the legendaries, I do just mean the 4 that I mentioned. You know, like, just let me know that, because again, I got to concentrate and focus on a lot of different stuff, and so if people are saying things that aren't quite relevant to what I'm talking about, it then just kind of throws things off. Oh, Stream Elements bot running. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if that means we'll find out about any Wonga today or whatever. Okay, so let's see. So Skywatcher already has Heatran, so hang on, I'm gonna try and do this as... Okay, Skywatcher, but then Skywatcher has Heatran. Okay, so Skywatcher can do Dialga, and then Kieran says Strike, and I know Kieran is a Dialga dude, so let's put Kieran in with the Dialgas, and then Kayla does have them all. But I'm gonna put Kayla in the team anyway, and then let's see. Colin has said Strike. Oh yeah, Colin's there. So then I'll put Colin in the second team, and then hang on, who we got? Hang on. So Skywatcher, Kieran, Kayla, Colin. And then, okay, so that seems to be everyone so far. Not a whole load of people who can play today, but that's okay. So Team 1 is Skywatcher, Kieran, and Kayla, and on reserve, if any of those people can't make it or have any kind of connection issues, Colin can be on standby, but we'll kind of get right into it. So Team 1, I will just say that one more time for good measure. So Skywatcher, Kieran, and Kayla, please get ready, please, on the YCOM. Press the Y button to get your YCOM up, and then connect to the internet using the plus button if you aren't already connected to the internet. I'm on a wired connection, so it should be done by the time I finish saying this, and then I messed up saying that, but you know what I mean. But now in the top right-hand corner, it says internet, and when I back out, the little logo or symbol in the bottom left-hand corner has changed to have a blue background and a white symbol. So if you guys are then ready, what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the Dynamax Adventures lady. Hopefully we'll see Furret. Hopefully Furret's around, and then we can get Furret in on some raids. And hi, Tenchi. Hi, welcome. And then we're going to say yes, please. And then if she asks if you have any preference, you guys are going to select anything is fine, but I am going to select Dialga, okay? And then, so you guys are going to join my raid. And then, but yeah, let me know if Furret does come into chat, because I definitely want Furret to join us. Furret, like, wasn't able to the last 2 times, and I really want Furret to be able to join us. And yeah, and hopefully Asa joins earlier as well, because Asa keeps joining, like, during the final raid, which is just very unfortunate. Okay, so when you're on the pink screen, you're going to press the plus button to enter a code. I'm going to go 0913 and then 0413, okay? So that's 09130413, and then you're going to put invite others. You guys know this, so I don't really need to go through it super duper a lot. Oh, okay. Well, Kayla, just in future, like, given your recent... Because in your first message, you said you have them all, but now you're saying you don't have Dialga. So, luckily, you're in on the Dialga raid, but, like, that's what I'm talking about, okay? So, when I say if you haven't caught them in the Dynamax Adventures, like, that's what I'm talking about. sort of thing. Like, so if you say that like Heatran and Solgaleo go away, but Dialga doesn't, then like that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Okay. So this is for Dialga. So ground and fighting types are good. Although if you can't ever find them, Steel is very defensively good against Dialga. Flygon, he only has Mud Slap. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. Mini Pete, Emolga. And yes, I do mean the viewer Furret, like Shiny Furret. Shiny Furret came into chat like twice before, but it was always like during the... One of them I was having like loads of tech issues, and it was like just as we were about to start like the final raid. And then yesterday Furret joined, but they were on a hotspot, so they like couldn't play with us. So yeah. No, it's okay, Kayla. I just want to make sure that like we're clear. Again, like if people start saying things like I have this Pokemon or not that Pokemon, and like they're not oh, okay, there's a Hitmontop on the left, so we want to go for the Hitmontop, okay? Unless whatever's on the right is better, but no, there's an Ordino on the right and Hitmontop on the left. So we want Hitmontop, and then like there's like, is that like a Togedemaru maybe? Oh, Togedemaru's not bad actually. And then we'll figure these out, but yeah, we definitely want to go left for the Hitmontop. Because yeah, we definitely want to get rid of... the Frostmoth. That's very weak to Dialga. And then Emolga and Colossal aren't ideal. So... Jade, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. Did I say Ordino? Because I meant Indeedee. They're very similar in my brain. Okay. Oh my gosh, this Intimidate is going on forever. Okay, here we go. So, Dynamax is ready to go. So, I'm actually going to use a Max Quake here. I know it's a bit weaker than my other moves, but we did just get, like, intimidated, so... I'm going to go with a special attack rather than a physical one. Oh, Tenchi and Jade just said strike. Okay, hold on then. Let me add... Oh, wait a second. The spreadsheet's filling itself out. Have I finally got psychic powers? Have I finally got psychic powers, guys? Is today the day I've got psychic powers? Okay, let's see if I can set up some psychic terrain or something. What? Kramin's here? Oh, who could have seen that coming? I guess some kind of psychic would have. Kramin, hello, welcome. Thank you for doing the spreadsheet. I hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, so let's see. Kaboom! Okay, that didn't do as much as I would have liked. I might switch to a dragon move next time. Unfortunately, Kayla, I do think you're going to want to switch the Mini Pete, yeah. Because it's not... It's okay. Like, it resists Dialga's steel moves. That is true. But it doesn't resist Dragon, and it's weak to Ancient Power. So, you have to be very careful of that. Okay. I'm going to go to a Max Wormrind here. We'll see how this goes. Now, actually, funnily enough, the game is lagging, not the stream. Like, the game is actually quite laggy right now, which is funny. Mini Pete. Okay, so we said next up is... So, next up is a Togedemaru and Dubwool. Now, I don't actually know... Togedemaru is good defensively, but I am just going to check Dubwool's... I'm actually just going to check Dubwool's moves, because it might have, like, a fighting-type move, and it is quite defensively good. Oh, it does have Body Press, and I don't have one as shiny, so we could go for Dubwool... Because the thing about Togedemaru is I don't think it can hit Dialga for anything. So yeah, it's like defensively alright, but I actually think Dubwool might be the better Pokemon to go with because of its ability and stuff like that. Yeah, Togedemaru, it's not really that useful against a Dialga. It can use Nuzzle, that's about it, but I actually think Dubwool might be the better Pokemon. So yeah, someone definitely wants to switch for this. I don't care who. It can be any of you. Probably better for one of the lower health people to go for it, but again, as long as someone throws their hat in, to switch for it, then that's okay. Okay, so Kayla got it. That's good though, because now we have a Hitmontop. So I am going to choose Dubwool here, because I do think it's actually the better choice. And then at the end, who do we have? We have Dreadnought, Seadra, and Swoobat. I honestly don't know which of those is. Probably Seadra is the best of them. I would say Seadra is probably the best of them. Because I think it has like a dragon move. It can. I think it might have Scald to be able to burn with. And yeah, but we'll have to see. I am hydrating because it's Friday and I need to. Okay. So remember, play aggressively. If you can Dynamax, do it, because I think we all... It's a normal type, so basically any of our moves Dynamaxed are going to be pretty good here, I would say. I'm going to just go with Dragon Claws. Maybe I should have gone with, like, one Mud Slap, but oh well. But fingers crossed someone gets a shiny Dubwool, because that would be a very cool one. Okay, let's see how this goes. I love Hitmontop, the Beyblade Pokemon. How is Lexi not here for a Hitmontop? How? Don't just hydrate on a Friday, bro. It's healthy to hydrate every day of the week. No, I'm sorry, Tenchi. That's just my personal rule. I only drink liquids on a Friday. It's solids for the rest of the week. No water, no liquids. But then I just consume all liquids on Friday. No, okay. Yeah, I probably should have just stuck with special moves. Oh, it's using Substitute, but it failed because it's Dynamaxed. And there's the Brick Break. Because Dubwool, let me just check Dubwool. Does Dubwool have, like, Fluffy or something, or what is that? Yeah, Fluffy. So Fluffy's an ability where, like, if the Pokemon makes, like, physical contact with you, it does, like, less damage. So that's why, like, my Dragon Claw, like, did not do very much to it, because it's, like, a physical move. So Dubwool is, like, surprisingly bulky, and this is the reason why it actually could be quite good against Dialga, because it would resist Dragon Claw, like, really, really well. I am going to just use a Mud Slap here for, like, accuracy reasons. BH Calidus! Hey, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, so it's really annoying. I had something I thought about earlier where I was like, oh, that'd be, like, really good to talk with chat about, and now I can't remember, and now all I can think about is how thirsty I am. And imagine if it had Cotton Guard. Wait, does it... well, I presume... It must be able to learn Cotton Guard, can't it? But yeah, oh my gosh. Can you imagine if it had Cotton Guard and Body Press? That would be absolutely devastating. That would just be like that would be like the most broken combo since just Diggersby and Huge Power. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Bug Buzz here. We'll see how this goes. And then yeah. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot either, which kind of sucks. Grassy Glide. But look, see the Mud Slap. It's already working. It's already paying off. Okay. So. Come on, Struggle Bug. Nice. And then hopefully just Colossal, not Volcarona. Sorry, it's because I was thinking Volcalith. Volcalith. Hopefully the Volcalith can do it. Kaboom! Yes. Excellent. Well done, Team 1. Team 1, this is fun. That doesn't really quite rhyme with my accent, but oh well. Pokeball away! You always want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, and don't keep the legendaries if you want them as shiny, if you want a shiny hunt for them. But definitely catch everything to maximize your shiny odds, and get the shiny charm as well. It's an okay rhyme, isn't it? It's an okay rhyme. It's not the best rhyme, but it is okay. But yeah, so we definitely want, like, either Colossal or Frostmoth to take this. Maybe Colossal if we're going to face off against a water type, but again, it doesn't matter too much. Again, we'll see, because maybe Seadra isn't the best one to go against. I have a shiny Seadra already, for example. But let's see. So that is a Dreadnought, isn't it? And then, but the thing is, Dreadnought is neutral to Steel, whereas Seadra actually does resist it. And then there is Swoobat. Now, we could go for Now, here's the thing. We actually could go for Swoobat because I have it as shiny and it'd be easier to defeat, but it is... Oh, crud. What? But you know. But why did I? Anyway. So hang on a sec. No, we don't want to switch because it's a scam. Oh, Kieran's going for it. Kieran's gonna be bold and brash. Oh! Okay, actually, okay. So here's what's really funny. Given we're about to go face a Seadra, this is a terrible switch. However, for Dialga, it's a very good switch. So basically, Kieran, you don't want to switch for the Seadra. So, I mean, well done, Kieran, I guess. For, you know, well done for, like, sort of getting scammed, but then not getting scammed. It's the Nightbot 22-minute game. Okay. I'm just going to go with... No, actually, no. I'm going to go with one Mud Slap. Just because. Just because of accuracy reasons. And then I will just go with Dragon Claws thereafter. Well, basically, the scientist thought she was scamming us, because she was like, muhahaha, I'm going to give you a ground type to go up against this Seadra. But then, it's not a scam, because it's great for Dialga. So yeah, no, that totally worked. Well done, Kieran. Like, 0-7 to Kieran. I did have a very, very friendly guy, like, sort of say hello on the street and, you know, just warned me about Good Friday in a playful way. Good Friday? Friday the 13th. In a playful way today. Okay, Darkest Lariat. Very nice. And then here comes the Mud Slap. And then the Dub Wool has max overgrowth, right? Okay, Seadra's using Substitute. Okay, if I had a nickel for every time one of our opponents used Substitute today, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice in a single Dynamax adventure. Like, we've done... this is our 3rd battle, and it's happened twice. What's going on? Okay. Right. I'm just going to go with Dragon Claws now, and then hopefully this should do things. I didn't end up talking about the earthquake yesterday. There was an earthquake here in LA. It was one of the bigger ones I've experienced, for sure. I know people might say, oh, it was only this much magnitude or whatever, but the thing is that... but it sort of depends also as well how close you are to it, and it was only about like 26 miles away, so it was pretty touch and go. No, not really, but it was actually, but it was quite like a. So anyway, hi Kevin, welcome. Okay. So always catch everything, even though you can fail. No, okay. Let's see. How come Seadra is hitting as you heal it? Basically, part of the reason why is because you set up max. You used max overgrowth, which set up grassy terrain. And grassy terrain heals all sort of ground-based Pokemon every turn. So it wouldn't heal me up because I'm levitating, but it would heal up the 3 of you guys. So yeah, we don't want to switch for this. This is a pretty... Yeah, we're sort of pretty well-equipped for a Dialga, I would say. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Oh, one thing I will say... So for this weekend, just quickly, I think what I'm going to do is, because of the Pokemon Go Community Day, I'm going to stream tomorrow night, but I'm only going to do one nighttime stream, okay? Because I sort of said originally, oh, I might do like an evening one and a nighttime one. Yeah, I'm just going to do a nighttime one, okay? So like I'm going to do like an 8 p.m... I'm going to do like an 8 p.m. stream, okay? And then on Sunday, I'll do the 11 a.m. stream. And then that way, people who like the nighttime ones can enjoy them, and people who like the morning time ones can enjoy them. And then you kind of get the best of both worlds in like a less than 24-hour time span. Okay, I'm going to use 1 Mud Slap, maybe 2, just to get things going. You guys will definitely be the muscle here, with like max knuckles, scorching sands, and body presses, okay? Because yeah, it's just, if I do end up being out for a long time because of the pony today, or I get distracted, or, you know, it just gives me a bit more flexibility if, like, I can go out for the afternoon and I don't need to be back, I don't need to be back or anything until like 8 p.m. Okay, so super effective. And then here comes the mud slap. So I know that does nothing, but it does get that accuracy drop, so that is pretty nifty. Here comes the body press. Double doesn't have a way to raise its defense, does it? Like in this mode, which is a shame, because then it would be like, that's the thing, if it didn't have substitute, if it had iron, if it had like cotton guard instead of substitute, it would just be absolutely broken. Okay, so I'm gonna use one more mud slap just to really get that accuracy down, and then I will switch to like Dragon Claw afterwards. Imagine meeting the god of time and deciding to throw mud at it. I know, right? Wouldn't that make... I don't know, I was about to make a video game joke, but that might... I don't know if it would break strike rules or anything, so I won't. But it was basically going to be a joke about meeting a god at the end of the game and then just attacking him with mud. And if you know me well enough, you'll probably know the video game I was alluding to that. But anyway, Bark... dang, what was I thinking of earlier? I have no idea what I was thinking of earlier. And it was gonna be like a nice, fun discussion point with you guys, but I don't know. So instead, okay. So in the past, we have talked about what kind of donuts we like. We've talked about out of oranges, lemons, and limes, which one we like the most. And so my question, we talked about donuts. We've talked about lemons and limes and stuff like that. Chat, here is my question for you today. What is... I had two different topics, but I'll save one for another time. I'll save another in my back pocket. What kind of milkshakes do you guys like? And it can both be like a flavor, or if there are like certain brands. So like if you like Nesquik, for example, then like, you know, you can say, I like Nesquik this flavor. But like, what kind of flavors of milkshake do you like? What kind of... You know, if there are any brands of milkshake you get, like if there are like powders and stuff like that you get, let me know those as well, because I forget the name of like the Australian one that's really popular, but yeah. On Lara, chocolate is the standard go-to for you. Oh, sorry, cheese. Sorry, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So it's Pacific time, which is like Los Angeles West Coast time. Or West Coast USA time. Sorry. I'm so used to people just knowing that I'm like in LA and that even though I have an accent, which is not representative of West Coast Los Angeles time. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Yes! Flygon, the most useless one of all, did it! Okay, so well done everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, let me know. And then, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. I'm going to read your milkshakes whilst I catch this. I'm going to find out what milkshakes draw all the boys to your yard. Okay. So, yeah, let's catch this thing, and I'm going to read up on milkshakes. Cramrat, vanilla, you're basic, fight you. No, the vanilla milkshakes are great, though. Butterfinger Blizzard's best from cheese. That sounds cool. I don't think I've never had a Blizzard. Also, can I just say, I think I did say this when it originally happened, but when Donald Trump went to a Dairy Queen and he was like, what the hell's a Blizzard? It was just like the funniest thing in the world to me. I just found it the funniest thing in the world. Okay. Let's see. Zonda chocolate! And then, but yeah, Butterfinger milkshake from Steak and Shake is so good. Scorcher says, ooh, these are great. Cookies and cream one that was really good. These are some good answers. So these are why I ask these questions, because we get interesting answers. Okay. So let me just do a patented double shiny check, and then I will check in with you guys and tell you about what kind of milkshakes I like. So Hitmontop. would have purple on it, not shiny. Dubwool would be the black sheep of the shinies. That looks like a white sheep to me. Oh, the humanity. Oh, Jade is having connection issues. Okay, well, we'll check in a sec about who's available and stuff. Cedra would be, like, a bit more purplish, like bluey purple, purpley blue. That's not shiny. But will we get the minty boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, minty boy. No! Oh, the humanity. Okay, but let's just do a quick double check. So we check the Galar symbol. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I feel like I've picked Cedra before, but not Dubwool. So I'm going to go with Dubwool. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay, hopefully see you in a bit on Lara. Okay, so... if you guys... Oh, please like the video. We just beat a boss. So please, if you haven't clicked like on the video, please do that already. A couple of days ago, I forgot we had really low like numbers. So I know I know I'm like sort of... I know I'm repetitive with it. I try and turn it into a meme and a fun joke. But I do just kind of also mean it as like, oh yeah, crud, I haven't done that yet. So please, if you haven't done it yet, please do it now. Do it now, and then you can just sit back and be hands-free and relax for the rest of the stream. Okay. So, we have, so for Team 2, hold on, I might need to, like, exit the spreadsheet and then go back out again. So if you are around and you have, not played yet, could you please write strike in big capital letters? Currently in Team 2, we have Colin and Tenchi. Maybe not Jade. We were originally going to say Jade, but like probably not Jade. So if there is a third person, I know this would be for a Heatran, so if Kevin's around, then that would... You mean an adder mint. But yeah. But let's see. Hold on. But yeah, if anyone has joined and they haven't played yet, Cramorant, you can't go for Solgaleo or Heatran. Cramorant, would you be around for the wild card for like the Lunala? So, because we're gonna do a Lunala after them. Would you be good with doing a Lunala in about an hour from now? Or like 45 minutes to an hour from now? Let me know. And then Jacob, I'm going to add you to Team 2. Oh, well, by that I mean Kramen is going to add you to Team 2. Actually, no. Kramen can put you in the active, and then I can put you in Team 2. And then that's how Dreamwork makes the team work, because I got that the wrong way around. And Jacob doesn't have Heatran, so that's perfect. Okay, so Colin, Tenchi, and Jacob, we're going to be going for Heatran. Let's do this thing. Oh, okay, Cheese. We can add you to the like list of available people, and then we can just kind of put you on the next one preemptively, and then yeah. Okay, so. Yes, Clan Fandango, we want to keep the Dialga. Okay, so Team 2 is Colin, Tenchi, and Jacob. Cheese, you can be on standby, okay? So if we get down to 59 seconds and we don't have all three of those people from Team 2, you can hop in, okay? So let's see. Oh, Cramorant, you can't join a later one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, the next two are ones that you've got already, so... Okay, so Team 2, we're going to talk to the Dynamax Adventure Lady. Please make sure on the Wycom you are connected to the internet, though. Do that first. And then you guys are going to select anything is fine, because anything goes. But I'm going to select Heatran, and then we're going to save our game. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up the link code. We're going to go 09130436. That's 09130436. We're going to go yes, yes, invite others. And then Team 2, let's go. And if anyone doesn't join, then Cheese is on standby. So we've got a 2-minute rule where, like, if no one's joined in, we'll dip out and dip in again, but like Jacob's here, and then Tenchi is probably going to be here in a sec, and then we'll see how it goes. Yep, there's Tenchi. So we're just waiting on Colin, because I haven't seen Colin in chat is the only thing. So Cheese, just be on standby, okay? Just if you want to get your game ready, and then if the timer gets to 59 seconds, like hop in or whatever. You can even sit on the pink screen, if you like, and then just wait, and then you can have that code ready, and then if it gets to 59 seconds and we've heard nothing from Colin, then you can jump in, okay? In fact, actually, that is what I would recommend if you're on standby. If you're the person on standby, be on the pink screen. Be on the pink screen before 59 seconds comes up, and then when it gets to 59 seconds, that's when you can just, like, hit invite others or type in the code or whatever. So, yeah, sorry, Tenchi. We'd already kind of assumed that Jade wasn't going to be making it for this one, but so we'll have to see. Because yeah, Colin hasn't. I hope Colin's okay, but I do think this is probably going to end up being Cheese joining us. So, just are you ready, Cheese, for 20 seconds from now? Are you on the pink screen with the code typed in, like everything but invite others pressed, basically? And then so you've got you got your thumb on the A button with that code typed in, ready to hit invite all, so that when 59 seconds hits, because the thing is we are on like a 10-second delay, so by the time 59 seconds hits, actually, by the time you see that, it'll probably be like 49 seconds IRL. So let's see, but yeah, Cheese, go, go Cheese, go. Type that code in. Hit invite others. Do it, Cheese. Do it. I know a little bit. It does have that energy to it, honestly. When we get down to the last minute, Kevin, I completely agree. That is kind of the vibe it has. So, and Cheese, let me know how it's going if you're like, if it says communicating or what's going on. But like, Cheese, you've got to hurry. Like, Cheese, actually, you do. Cheese, like, you legit need to hurry now. Oh gosh, Cheese. It's 0913-0436. Cheese. It's 0913-0436, 0913-0436, 0913-0436, 0913-0436. No, Cheese. Oh, no. Oh, unlucky. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so Heatran, I'm weirdly going to go for a Selgor because of Rain Dance. These are not good types for Heatran. Guys, so for Heatran, we want ground types, water types, fighting types. And we don't even have any of those moves. But what is the one type of Pokemon we absolutely never use against a Heatran? Oh, the cow's going nuts. How is he even in? I might have to go deal with the cow in a second, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, Isabella picked Heatmore. We have to make sure she doesn't have that Heatmore for the final battle. If she has that Heatmore, we are absolutely screwed. Oh gosh. Yeah, Isabella's like a U. Okay. Oh, Chansey's actually pretty good, just because like special defensively it's pretty good. But then, Kangaskhan has Dig though. And there's a there's a Palisand on the right. There's a Palisand on the right, and I don't have a shiny Musharna, so Palisand's on the right. Let's go for the Palisand. Maybe we could try and get Isabella to switch for the Musharna or something. I don't know. But we'll see how this goes. Basically, here is my tip for if we have an NPC with regards to switching. Like, don't just immediately put, like, I will switch or I will not switch. Just let the timer run down, because the NPCs do decide with, like, a few seconds left. So you can see when the NPCs are, like, going for... you can see when the NPCs are, like, going for a switch or not. They don't just do it, like, at the end of the timer. They do it before the timer runs out. So, if anyone's, like... If anyone is thinking, well, I'll switch for Musharna if, like, no one else is going to, wait until there's, like, 5 seconds left, because you'll know whether the computer is switching for it or not, if that makes sense. And then, yeah. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, so we still have Cheese in Team 3, and then yeah, we'll kind of take it from there. Okay. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That actually really did a lot of damage. Okay, that was a crit. I was going to say, that had all the energy of a crit. Okay. Oh no, the metal sound missed. There goes the heat. There goes the heat more. There we go. Just need to click my jaw. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to use another Max Flutterby for maximum damage. But no, Cheese, thank you for trying to join anyway. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe on some instances for the 59-second game, we could, like, change the rule. Like, if we sort of feel like, if we feel like someone isn't going to be around because, like, they haven't been in chat for a while kind of thing, then we'll, maybe we'll extend it to, like, a minute 20 or something. The 79-second minute game, I don't know. Or the 89-second game, a minute 29. Okay. So, always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, especially the legendaries if you're shiny hunting for them, but you definitely want to catch them. Ash, catch them. Okay. So, bump. Okay, oh yeah, milkshakes. Frosty chocolate milkshakes. So... The thing is, like, all three of us kind of need to switch, don't we? The only reason I'm not is because of, like, Rain Dance. Because the thing is, I can set up Rain Dance and then spam it with Struggle Bug. Like, that honestly and, like, legit is, like, my plan. If we don't get a good switch. So, okay, so we want the Palisand here, because that's, like, the ground type. And then what have we got? We've got, like, a Lichen Rock. A Gorgeist is terrible, and then there's like an electric type which I can't make out what it is. What is that? It's kind of spindly and little. Is it Dedenne? I think it's Dedenne. So Dedenne is not great because it's neutral against steel because it's a fairy type. So, Scientist Scammer. Isabella's going for it, but honestly, it's... Okay, Aurorus is... kind of worse. It's ×4 weak to steel. But it can paralyze with Body Slam, so... I don't know. It's the Nightbot Palisand Minute game. Okay. But yes. Okay, so... I'm actually going to go with Acid Spray here. Because you guys have special moves. Or at least Mushana does. Like, if Mushana has Energy Ball, then I can set up Energy Ball so it does, like, a load more damage. And then that can work. Kevin. Hey, Isabella, do you have an older brother named Dean by any chance? That is the question. So anyway, I love me a good milkshake. I like Nesquik. But you know, but if you get like a sort of like a full milkshake with like ice cream, but like I don't think I've really ever had like a bad milkshake unless like the milk has been a bit off or something like that. Like other than that though, whoa, that did a lot of damage. And that's why you use Acid Spray. So, there's the Body Slam for super effective. At least that's super effective. Okay, oh no, it's using Shore Up. That's going to heal itself. No. But here's the Energy Ball. Oh, Doctor. Okay. Right, I'm just going to use another Acid Spray here. And then Comfey can, like, finish it off. And then there we go. But yes, so we definitely want, like, I don't know, Comfey to switch for this or something. And then we'll figure this out afterwards. It's got a good shiny. I already have it, but it's a good shiny. Okay. Ugh. But no. But so, because, like, okay, here in America, I'm not sure if I've seen banana Nesquik. I tend to see, like, chocolate and strawberry. And at my grocery store, they have, like, big tubs of chocolate, but they don't have... Like, strawberry's my favorite, but they only have, like, big tubs of chocolate. So I go for the chocolate, because they're just, like, more economical. But, okay. So, okay, Jacob is switching. Well done, Jacob. And then... Don't you dare, Isabella! But see, look, she switches with, like, a few seconds left. But like strawberry's good, chocolate's good, vanilla's good, banana's good, mint is good, like peanut butter's good, Oreo cookies and cream is good. Okay, I'm thinking the Lycanroc just because we have things that can beat a Lycanroc and because there are berries behind it. I don't know if I'll want to switch for it or not. I know that sounds weird because it's like, Bo, you're a bug type. It's like, yes, but I'm a bug type that can set up rain. And I can't weaken it with acid spray, which is the one thing. But we'll have to see. I'm going to check what moves this thing has. If it has, like, Drill Run, or if it has, like, Brick Break or Drill Run, I'll go for it. But if it doesn't, then I'll just stick with, Rain Dance and Struggle Bug. Because I can't weaken it defensively, but I can weaken it offensively. And honestly, that might be more of a boon to us than, that could be like a bigger boon to us than just having like a Lycanroc. And plus, if I don't switch for Lycanroc, maybe Isabella might. So that could be a thing. I know, it's like Tenchi's almost very purposeful and deliberate with these types of things, and the aesthetic of the choices made. Okay. So right, there's the acid spray, and then, oh gosh, please don't use this against me. Don't use this against me. Okay, it's using it against the completely wrong Pokemon. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, sure. Coincidence. Okay, there's a Scorching Sands. And then Show Me Potato Salad. It's the max growth. If you understand the Show Me Potato Salad reference, like, kudos. I throw out all these random references, and I always wonder, like, how much people really... If they're, like, SpongeBob ones, a lot you guys will know them or whatever. You know, but, like, if I do just go, like, chocolate! Or something like that, like, you'll know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Xander, you do know it! Oh, Xander! It's like Xander got me the Christmas present I always wanted. Like, Xander, you do know. Yes, it is a Family Guy reference. Very early, old Family Guy reference. A super duper, like, OG Family Guy reference, but... Whoa, Isabella switched to a special move! Look at that! Okay, Isabella, terrible on Pokemon choices, good on moves. I'm gonna add that to the spreadsheet. Okay. Hang on, where is Isabella? Wait, she's not on the spreadsheet? Oh, we got her added to the spreadsheet. Isabella. No, not Isabella. Isabella. Terrible... Hang on, so terrible Pokemon. Oh no, so it doesn't have any, see, it doesn't have any, oh, change, hang on, what's change view? Oh, you can check the stats? Oh, nifty, I didn't know you could do that, even though it's right there, mentioned on the screen. Look, you can check the stats. That's cool. It's not very useful, like, I'm not crunching the numbers here or anything, but... And then... Okay, Right, that's Isabella added to our pointless spreadsheet of NPCs. Thank you so much, Kevin. I hope you liked the video before you leave. But thank you, Kevin. It's brilliant seeing you as always. Sorry you didn't get to play today, but you've played a lot before, and I'm sure we'll play alongside each other many, many times in the future. So, okay, here we go. So I'm going to use Rain Dance just to weaken those fire moves, and then I'll use Struggle Bug to, like, really nerf it afterwards, okay? Okay. Plus, it will make Aurorus's Thunders 100% accurate. So that's actually kind of cool. Okay. Wait, Skywatcher, you're making chocolate chip cookies? Oh, that's awesome. What is like your... oh, no. No, I don't want Dynamax. No, I'm not going to Dynamax. I'm just going to Struggle Bug. And then... I sort of want to ask, like, Skywatcher, what kind of chocolate chip cookies? And when I say that, you can sort of say, like, crunchy or soft. Is there anything else you add to them? Oh, there's the thunder. Okay. Oh, there's the Iron Head, that ×4 weakness we mentioned earlier. That's why I said it was, like, kind of better and worse. Because a Heat More, at the very least... oh, okay, we're healing up. I wouldn't worry too much. Okay, that's good for now. But yeah, definitely go for those. Scorching Sands after this, because we need. Although, can you Dynamax here? Because if you can Dynamax, and yes, okay, this is perfect then. Very well done. That was a good shore up. Because yeah, you are now shored up to just lay on those max quakes and win this for us. So. Rough team. This is a great team. The best team ever. No, in seriousness though, given the sort of hodgepodge of Pokemon we have here, we're honestly making this work really, really well. Aurorus obviously wasn't great because it was a computer choice. But Palisand though is obviously very strong. Mushana is, it's a bit of an odd one out. But the Aselgor is actually very good because it's able to set up the rain for us. And it's able to nerf Heatran completely with those Struggle Bugs. So, okay, here's the Max Darkness. Ooh. Oh, it's not going for Palisand. Okay, that's interesting. That will lower our special defense, though, so I will need to keep going with Struggle Bug. No, I mean, yeah, a bug and an ice rock. That's the thing. Basically, on an initial look of things, just by going by, like, the Pokemon and the matchups, it's not good. But when you actually look at, like, the movesets and stuff, and, like, and the stats, like, oh, Aselgor is a fast Rain Dance user, Still did a lot of damage, apparently. Despite the Struggle Bugs. But a fast Rain Dance user with Struggle Bug... against a special attacker, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna Struggle Bug just to get this thing down. But let's hit this thing with all we've got. Sway, hello, welcome. Sway, we can absolutely add. Oh, Kramin can absolutely add you to the next team, which has. The only question, Sway, is I just want to check, like, you definitely have a good internet connection and a Nintendo Switch Online account and the DLC and all that stuff. Like, you're not using like a hotspot, and you know, because there are some people who they don't have the DLC, or they're like, I'm using a mobile hotspot, and just those things kind of don't always work. So, but as long as you've got all that, like, yeah, you can absolutely join us, and you can join us like in a few minutes for our next round, because we just beat the Heatran. Woo! Team 2. Very well done. Team 2, you were not poo. You did very, very well. We did not have a good team there, as on Lara, very kind of like, what the heck did I walk into here? Yeah, a bug and a rock ice type. But nevertheless, we did very, very well there. So stars and sparkles and stars in chat for good luck. And yeah, just good luck, everyone. Fingers crossed for lots and lots of shiny Heatrans. And shiny Heatran, shiny Lycanroc, shiny Mushana, and let me know if you guys got any shinies. We actually won that more convincingly with like more lives than we've actually won with like good teams. so that's quite funny. Okay, so let's do our patented double shiny check. Oh, how do you join a group is your question. Sway, don't worry, in like 1 or 2 minutes from now, I'll walk you through like the whole process, okay? So don't worry, I've got you, you're good, I'm thumbs upping you right now, so don't worry, we'll walk you through the process, we'll do it nice and slowly so that you can follow along. Don't worry, we've got you, okay? So Mushana would be yellow. That's not shiny. Palisand would have black sand. That's not shiny. Lycanroc would be blue. That's not shiny. But will we get the magnificent, the majestic, magenta-eyed shiny? No! Oh, the humanity. Okay, so yeah, Mushana, no sparkles there, no sparkles next to the Galar symbol there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I don't think we've really got Lycanroc before, though, so I'm gonna pick Lycanroc, because, hey, why not? Okay, so, chat, can you just let me know? So, Cheese, if you are around, Cheese, if you are around. Oh, we were going to have is Onlara back now? Because Onlara was going to be in Team 4, but Onlara is now listed as Team 3 in the spreadsheet. So I thought Onlara was going to be Team 4, but if Onlara's back, like, let me know. Because Onlara does have Solgaleo, right? But then again, if we need a third person, then I'm happy to have Onlara for that as well, because we might not have a third person. Okay, so anyway, so if there's anyone in chat, oh, also please, because we just beat a boss, please like the video. I keep forgetting to say that, but please like the video. It just really does help out, and it just helps more and more new people come here, and we've had all kinds of crazy growth in the past month, and I super duper appreciate it. Anyway, is there anyone in chat who has not yet played today and would like to play? Currently in Team 3, we have Cheese and Sway, and then we could have Onlara as a substitute, right? But is there anyone, and if no one does pipe up now, then we'll just have Onlara. But is there anyone in chat who I haven't just mentioned who has not played today and would like to? If that applies to you, please write strike in big capital letters. Only if you haven't played. So we've had like 5 people play so far, and then we've got 2 people lined up for Team 3. We've got Cheese and we've got Sway, and then we also have Onlara lined up. Onlara can kind of just be like, Onlara, you could be the third person if you, yeah, you can be like our backup if there is no one. But yeah, if there's no one, how many heat trends has it been, Bo? Yes, says Crown. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Onlara, why don't you be on standby just in case? You can be our 89-second rule or something like that. Okay, yes, Clan Fandango, I'll keep the heat trend. Okay, but right, so let's see. Yeah, so why don't we'll go with Cheese, Sway, and then Onlara. If no one joins in like halfway through, you can just hop on in, and you can still do the wild card with us. That's fine. Okay, so Sway. So Sway, are you still here? If you're still here, I will now walk you through the process of playing in a group with other people. So what I'm actually going to do here, hang on, I'm actually going to like disconnect super quickly just to show Sway every single step, just so that we're all on the same. No, on Lara, you can just, well, okay, if there's anyone, is there anyone who has played already who is around who super duper wants Solgaleo? I suppose that is a question as well. Is there anyone who has played already who's like, I need Solgaleo? If there is anyone who needs Solgaleo, then let me know. But otherwise, we'll just have Onlara. But if there's anyone who needs Solgaleo, then they can jump in instead. But otherwise, but yeah, but if there is someone who's like, I don't have a Solgaleo, like, or I need to shiny hunt for Solgaleo, then we'll have them. But if not, then we'll just stick with Onlara, because I don't want to complicate things too much. And I want to get on and show this demonstration. Oh, okay, we'll have Skywatcher. We'll have Skywatcher then. And then on Lara, we can have you for the Lunala. So, okay, so Cheese, Sway, and Skywatcher. So, Sway. Okay, you're here. Excellent. Right. Sorry about that. So, Sway. So if you open up your game and you go to the Dynamax Adventures and you're at the Crown Tundra and everything, you know, so like you're here at the, you're here at the Crown Tundra and at the Dynamax Adventures cave. What you're going to do is, before you talk to the Dynamax Adventures lady, you need to make sure you're connected online in your game, okay? Not just on your Switch, but on your game. So if you notice in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little Wi-Fi symbol there with like a Y. It's a Wi-Fi. If it has a white background with a blue logo like mine does, that means you're offline. So what you need to do is you need to press the Y button and see on the top right hand corner, it says local communication. You don't want it to say local communication. So what you need to do is, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, it says plus connect to internet. You're going to connect to the internet, okay? So you're going to press the plus button to connect to the internet. And then when I press A, see, now it says internet. So if it says internet, if you've connected to the internet on your Ycom, then you're all good. Sorry if you know all this or anything. But I just want to, walk you through like every step just to make sure. But yeah, so once you're on the internet, press the B button, and then notice that your symbol in the bottom left-hand corner now has a blue background with a white symbol, and that means you're online, okay? So once you are then online, we're going to talk to the lovely Dynamax Adventures lady, who's going to say, do you want to do a Dynamax adventure? And what you're going to do is you and the other team members are going to select anything is fine, okay? If she asks you this question, if she asks like, oh, do you have any kind of preference, just put anything is fine. If she doesn't ask this, then you'll just like get pushed through the process. But and then what you do is you save your game. She asks, would you like to save your game? You're going to say yes. And then you'll get taken through to this screen with a load of pink on the left-hand side. And once you're on the screen with all the pink, if you notice in the very bottom right-hand corner, there is another plus button symbol, and it says link code. So you're going to press the plus button for the link code, and then you're going to type in a code. Now, wait until what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit invite others in a second, but I'm going to tell you what to do, but do this after I tell you to, okay? So don't rush ahead, okay? So just, you're going to press plus for link code. You're going to press 09130504, okay? And then you're going to press the plus button, and then you're going to press the A button, and then notice in the top right-hand corner, that link code is there now. And once that link code is there, you then press A to press invite others. So you press the plus button to set up the code. You do 09130504, 09130504, and then you like press the plus button, the A button, and then you hit invite others. And if you press invite others after I've done it, that should be good. But let me know once you've done it and how it's going, okay? Like, let me know, like, does it just say communicating? Okay, oh, there we go. Is that you, Chase? Is that you? And then that's Skywatcher. So then, you're Chase. Excellent. We'll add you to, and then there's Cheese. Okay, so I'll just make sure, I mean, Kramen may have already done this, but I'll just check that you... I'm just going to add Chase to the spreadsheet so that we can see that you're Chase, and then that's perfect. Excellent. Look, well, I'm really happy to have you here. So, Solgaleo is weak to Ground, Fire, Dark, and Ghost. Just keep in mind, if we use Max and Ghost moves, that we can't lower Solgaleo's defense or special defense, because Solgaleo's ability prevents its stats from being lowered. So just keep that in mind. It means that a move like Mud Slap isn't as good on a Solgaleo as it is on, say, a Heatran. But let's get going. Let's see how this goes. So well done, Chase. Again, sorry that was a bit slow going, but I do appreciate it. I just want to make sure you like definitely got in and everything went well. Okay, so we've got Diggersby and Grapploct. So these are both Well, Grapploct, no, Grapploct isn't great, but Diggersby is. So Diggersby has been a very, oh, Drapion has Lash Out, so Drapion's a good choice. And then, but then the other two aren't great. Okay. And then Armaldo does have Stomping Tantrum. It is weak to steel moves, but it does have Stomping Tantrum. So that's something, at least. And then Electabuzz does resist steel moves, is something to keep in mind. So it won't resist Psychic. That's kind of the problem with Grapploct, that Grapploct is weak to Psychic moves. And one of the sort of benefits of the Grapploct is having Muddy Water, which is like an accuracy lowering move, but you can't lower Solgaleo's stats, so it's just it kind of sucks. Okay, so I think there's like, is that like an Eldegoss or on the right? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we've got Piloswine doesn't have any ground moves, so just keep that in mind. But then, oh, there is a Doublade on the left though, so we probably want the Doublade. Yeah, oh no, but Doublade doesn't have any ghost moves though, does it? Ah! Oh no, ground type. Ah, no, wait, hang on. There's a Mudsdale on the right. Ah! Oh, okay, good. Oh, we went to the right. Okay, there's a Mudsdale on the right, so we probably want the... Sorry, I was like, ooh, like Doublade, that's a really good one, and it's got a good shiny, but then I forgot it doesn't have any ghost moves. So, yeah. I know, the Sun Pokemon weak to fire. I know, right? For some reason, I always think, like, Eldegoss evolves into Gossifleur, but it's the other way around, isn't it? It's Gossifleur evolves into Eldegoss. Okay, so we got Diggersby, which in the anime sounds like Diggersby. And then... sorry about that. I never know how loud this microphone is, so if I just blew out your ears, I apologize. I'm just going to go with a Max Strike here. Don't be sheepish about your PP unless you only have 5 PP for a move. Then in which case you need to be a bit careful. But yeah, no, I love that observation, Sway. That yes, the Sun Pokemon weak to fire. Yeah, everyone thought it was gonna be a fire type, and then it wasn't. I mean, Steel Psychic is pretty good, but if it had a third type, it definitely would be fire. Like, if third types existed, which is a terrible idea. Like, never... Pokemon, please never introduce a third type. Terastallization is as far as, like, a third type can go. But never introduce a third type. Okay. X-Scissor, nice. As a fire-type enthusiast, Onlera was sad it wasn't a fire-type. No. Diggersby Shiny looks like Bugs Bunny. It does! I've been saying that! And when it, like, Dynamaxes, it's Big Chungus. Okay. And... Tenchi in chat a few weeks ago did get the shiny Diggersby, the shiny Chungus, and I believe Tenchi did actually call it like Big Chungus or something, in honor of the Bugs Bunny. But Tenchi will have to confirm that one. Okay, so X-Scissor, there we go. Same for Darkspawn. Adding fire could have made sense, yeah. But I do love that Darkspawn is immune to fire and gets all those like yummy defensive boosts. I do think that's a very cool ability. Yeah, what's up, Dark? So basically, we need to get shiny Diggersby and shiny Druddigon because of the carrot. So. You got 999 Pokeballs, nice. I have 999 Premier or Premier Balls, because I needed to spend my ore and I didn't have anything to spend it on. So Sway, Sway, can you let me know? So number 1, are you a shiny hunter? Number 2, oh hang on, let's just look ahead for the final one. So there's some kind of... Oh, there's an Ivysaur, a Basculin, and then there's a Maractus. Do we want to go for the Basculin just because water resists steel and because it might be the one that knows Crunch? I can double check whether it is the one that knows Crunch or not. But Scientist is a scammer. Stay away. Stay away. Scientist is a scammer. So, Sway, so if you've got 999 Pokeballs, there is a good chance that you probably are a shiny hunter. But yeah, 1, are you a shiny hunter? 2, do you have the shiny charm in this game? And 3, what shinies have you gotten from Dynamax Adventures? If like those are yeses. You do shiny sometimes, don't get anything on purpose. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's what I kind of like about the Dynamax Adventures. If you ever want to like, if you wanted to shiny hunt for like a specific Pokemon that's not a legendary, this is not the mode to do it in. But I just think that this is like a really, really fun mode that, you know, will reward you quite frequently with a shiny, if you have the shiny charm at least. Oh, Stomping Tantrum. There we go. That's nice. So I think Dynamax Adventures is kind of the perfect mode for people who think that shiny hunting has gotten a bit too busted and a bit too broken. I do think that Dynamax Adventures is kind of the perfect thing where you kind of play through it, you have a fun time with friends, and then like if you all have the shiny charm, there's just like a good statistical chance that like someone's gonna walk away from it being like, oh, I got a shiny. Like, and we see it here on the channel. You know, like usually 1 in every 2 or 3 streams we will have a shiny. Like, it's not every stream, but like definitely, you know, we don't go much more beyond 2 or 3 without getting a shiny. And so I like it. It's kind of special, and it's not always, you know, necessarily the one that you would have wanted the most, but it's like, I got it, you know, and that's just really cool. So resetting for shinies is so draining, right? Like the thing, I've never like reset for shinies, but there's like one time I kind of sort of have, which I'll maybe get into in a second, but yeah, I've never done it. I might for a couple of Pokemon, so I might for like a couple of them, but basically, but for the most part though, I've only gotten into shiny hunting in the last few years because of how like accessible and attainable and fun that it's become, because a lot of the older methods of shiny hunting are just so like repetitive and monotonous and draining, and so they're kind of ultimately not fun. Like, I do think that maybe doing like hatching shiny Pokemon from an egg might be a fun thing for me to try once or twice, you know, and maybe I'll do it like on stream someday or something like that, hopefully. But I wouldn't want to like try and get like the whole shiny dex from like hatching eggs, whereas like the sandwich method in Scarlet and Violet is really fun. It's a bit too busted, but it is fun. So you are able to like keep the, you know, do not mistake my stubbornness for patience, right? A little bit, yeah. SOS, oh man, I think I might have to SOS for like Cubone in Sun and Moon, so that I can get the Alolan Marowak. I'm really hoping I get it from this mode, so I don't have to. But I'm thinking, though, that I'm going to have to hunt for the Cubone to get the Marowak in Sun and Moon. I'm hoping, like, Gen 10 has, like, Alolan Marowak, and then I don't have to worry about it. So we do want this Mudsdale, so please, someone, for the love of Nelly, get this Mudsdale. Okay, Cheese is going for it. Well done, Cheese. So, yeah, Drapion is good. So, Drapion's good. So, Drapion and Diggersby are good. And then now we've got the Mudsdale, which is good. So, then all we want now is maybe Skywatcher may want to switch for, like, this Basculin. I could check which Basculin. I can't tell from the silhouette if it's the... I think it might be the... It might be the red one. But even so, we still want to probably go up against this, because I think that, well, no, I suppose Maractus we could have hit with like an X Scissor, but yeah, I don't know. Your first had to be Shiny Charmander on Pokemon Go. That's really cool. I like that. Oh, it's the red one. I think the red one doesn't know Crunch. I think it's the blue one that knows Crunch. So this may not be the... Basically, we'll see how this goes. Armaldo could switch for this if Armaldo has low health, or if you think that, like, defensively you might be better with Basculin, but you might be better to keep Armaldo just because you will have the Stomping Tantrum. So I will leave it up to you whether you think this is a good switch. I think basically it depends on whether we want to focus on, like, offense or defense. I think for Solgaleo we kind of want to focus on offense a bit more, but I don't know. But you are the one thing that's, like, weak to a Solgaleo right now, so... Yeah, it is the blue one that gets Crunch, isn't it? This one is the one that gets, like, Ice Fang and Psychic Fans, I think. You tried SOS hunting for Minior a long time ago, never got one. And again, now Minior is in Scarlet and Violet, and it's a very easy thing to shiny hunt for. Even though... you can't see if it's shiny, so you do have to use the, like, the Let's Go feature thing, where, like, you release the Pokemon and they have to, like, you know, wail on Miniors. Minior is still, easy. It's still easier to get in Scarlet and Violet. You could get a shiny Minior in, like, you know, a half hour or something like that, probably. Definitely if you had, like, an outbreak or something. Yes, you do need to... yeah, you do need to be wary of that it knows Explosion and Double Edge, which is not ideal. So, yeah, get a damp Pokemon, maybe, like, put it to sleep or something like that. But yeah. I only use the Let's Go if it's, like, kind of hard to tell if something's shiny. But if it's, like, really obvious, then, I don't know, you don't really need to. But it can be quite good to get the materials. So, right. So always catch everything. Here we go. Oh, yeah, on Lara. You said about 7.8 thousand Darkrai resets. I did do the maths on that this morning, because I realized I didn't yesterday. And basically, it was just under 15%. So the odds of you doing that many resets and not having a Darkrai are, like, less than 15%. So if there was, like... so basically, if you... basically, if there were, like, 20 people who had all done 7,800 resets... if there... and so yeah, if there were 20 people and you were one of them... and if there are 20 people and they were all doing resets and they did 7,800 resets, only 3 of them would expect to not get a shiny out of 20. So, like, 17 people would definitely have gotten a shiny and would just be resetting again pointlessly. And then the rest would have, and then the other 3 would not get it. So you're at 8k now. Oh, well, we'll calculate that in a sec. You're learning a lot about Basculin. There's more male than female. I think I did kind of remember that, but then I've also, like, forgot it as well. Sorry, I just need to check messages and stuff. Oh, hang on. Is it using Noble Roar? Who's it using against? Oh, Drapion. No! I mean, okay. Lash Out. Okay, here's the Max Quake Diggersby. Okay, so 4095 divided by 4096 to the power of 8,000, not 80,000. Yeah, so you're at about 14% now. I mean, the whole 20 people in a room thing is still a good analogy for it, but yeah, you're down another percentage now. So you're down to 14%, which is a lot. Yeah, you are approaching double odds. It's not great. Right. So, on Lara, I hope you do have your Switch ready for Dynamax Adventures, because we are getting close to our wildcard round. But yeah, and then we'll see who else is around for it. Like, I know Kayla might be interested in doing a Lunala. But we'll see how this goes. Well done, everyone. Keep chipping away. I'm not really paying attention to the moves we're using, just because of, yeah, I was doing those calculations, but, oh, let's see. Oh, sweet. You only hunt for good shinies personally. No, that's fair enough, and honestly, that's pretty healthy, because when you start going down the rabbit hole of, well, I don't, because originally, I kind of was a bit like that. And then you're kind of like, oh, well, I've got but then you start going like, oh, well, I've got these ones, so I may as well get those ones. And then you're kind of like, because, you know, first you're like, well, I have a shiny Bulbasaur, so I can evolve that through to a Venusaur. But then you're like, well, actually, I want a shiny Bulbasaur, a shiny Ivysaur, and a shiny Venusaur, so I have one of each. And then you'll kind of do things like, well, I have a shiny Marowak, so that's good enough for me. And then you're like, no, I kind of want a shiny Cantonian Marowak and a shiny Alolan Marowak. And then you just, it just kind of spirals out of control. So we did it. Well done, Team 3. Yippee, Team 3. Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Oh, Tynamo is such an annoying one to shiny hunt for. Easier once you get the DLC and the Charged Stone Cave, probably. But oh man, I hate that. With the Charged Stone Cave and also the one in the Kitakami as well. Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars for good luck. You only need to do 4 or 5 or 6. But here we go. Let's catch Solgaleo and find out if it's a Solgaleo. No. I'm collecting them because they're pretty and shiny and because they make me happy. Yeah, no, that's how it begins. And then it just becomes a completion quest. And then you have 800 out of the 1025. And you start questioning things like, should I reset for the Arceus? Like, should I pay Pokemon Go? They're like $5 or $10 to get a shiny legendary. Oh, that's not shiny though, is it? I'm gonna check. I can't really remember. I can never really remember like quite exactly what Eldegoss looks like. Oh, hang on. I should probably just like do this like this. Okay. James basically knew. I know, right? I should have done that in the James voice because I was like, I know that reference. I think that's James, but you got shiny random Electros while hunting for Chespin. Oh, that's really cool, Kramer. Electros is a good one. That's why, like, that's why Dynamo sucks, because it's like, Dynamo sucks, but it's worth it for the Electros. Okay, so let's do our patented double shiny check. So let's see how this goes. Oh, you're welcome, Sway. If you're a shield player. Sway, are there any other sword ones you need? Because we are hunting for Dialga, so if you come back another time, we could get you a Dialga if you need it. And then yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's do our patented double shiny check. So no shiny there, no shiny there, no shiny there, and no shiny there. It's actually more fun to look at the other screen because just looking at the Galar logo alone is kind of a bit boring and depressing, but yeah. I'm going to get the Eldegoss because, I don't know, we haven't really had Eldegoss much, so... but there we go. So, so chat, my lovely chat. Is there anyone interested in Lunala who either hasn't played yet or has only played one time before? We're going to have Onlera lead this one off. Very kindly. And then I know Kayla was interested in this one. So yeah, there's Kayla. So I'm going to add Kayla to this one. But is there anyone else who hasn't yet played today but would like to play and would like to do a Lunala raid? Oh, Cramorant, you're around. Oh, well then it is decided. Onlera, you're in Sword, that's why you've hung on to the pass for so long. See, that's the thing. That's why, like, a lot of my tickets are Sword tickets, because I'm like, well, whilst I have people who are actually here and active, and they have the Sword tickets, I may as well get them, because, you know, I don't know if, like, everyone's going to be around forever. So it's like, you know, I might not have... The thing is, I do have a plan not just concepts of a plan. But I do actually have a plan to be able to get these sword tickets onto my Pokemon Shield. I do actually have a plan for that. But it is just easier if people who are already in chat, like, oh, I have a Dialga ticket, I have a Solgaleo ticket, you know, that's way easier. Okay, so, right, so Team 4, this is our final one for today, is going to be on Lara, Kayla, and Cramorant. I'm going to get ready and start going on to the pink screen. You guys are going to select anything is fine. Please make sure you are connected on the Wycom. And then you guys are going to select anything is fine, but on Lara is going to select Lunala. I said that correctly today. Look at me being a big boy. And then when you're on the pink screen, type in the code, which on Lara we'll put in chat in just a minute. Sway, Sway, just before you go, 2 things before you go. So, if you are on Pokemon Shield, let me know what Pokemon Sword ones you need, because then we can, you know, like, you're welcome to come back and join in if you want to get them. Like I said, Dialga, if you don't have Dialga, let us know, and just let us know if you don't have any others. So number 1, just, yeah, let me know which sword ones you need, and 2, because I didn't say this at the end of the last round, for anyone who hasn't liked the video yet, please click like on the video, hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. It helps new friends like Sway find the channel and stuff like that. So, and play with us. So, but thank you, Sway. It was excellent playing with you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, but that's the thing. We are hunting for Dialga at the beginning of every stream. So if you do see that I'm about to stream and you want to hop on at the beginning of a stream and you need Dialga, let me know. We can hook you up. Okay. Have a good evening. Take care. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. So this is Lunala. We want dark type moves. I'm just going to go for Relicanth because it lives at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, poison types are resistant to... Yeah, poison types resist Lunala. Even though it's a psychic type, it doesn't have any psychic moves. So Nidoqueen is actually pretty good. So yeah, Nidoqueen is probably the one we definitely do want to keep. I probably should have gone with Cherim just because Cherim is a great support Pokemon if you don't know. Okay, so I think we have Indeedee or Chinchino on the left here. Normal types are also good as well. Pangoro is... Pangoro's like good, but not good. Weezing, if that's a regular Weezing, ironically, Weezings do know Dark Pulse, and they're a poison type. So... oh no, or is this Ordino? Is this Ordino or... No, this is Ordino. Oh, no, Chinchino. I said Chinchino. Chinchino. It's Chinchino. Sorry, it's Chinchino. I need it's Chinchino. Sorry, I got confused. I think someone said about Ordino and Indeedee earlier, and then I got thrown off by that, and then now I'm like, Chinchino. It's Chinchino. It's Chinchino. So, okay. So, we may want to switch for this, just because it will be immune to Psychic type... to Ghost type moves. It can only be hit by... the fairy move and like Swift, so that is something to keep in mind. And then I don't really know about, does the Scyther have a dark move? I can't remember. A Coelacanth in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I remember when I caught one and I was like, Relicanth! Going back to Animal Crossing 3DS again. I like Relicanth. I hope I get a shiny of it someday. It does have Assurance. Okay, so that's not terrible then. That's not terrible. So if we don't have a whole load of good choices... So basically, Nidoqueen is like a definite keep. Scyther's like... You know, we can switch it down the line, but it's not a high priority. Wartortle would be good to switch if we can. And then, hang on, how many times is that going to hit? The crit, that sucks. Oh, is this going to be slow? Okay, 2 times, thank goodness. And then Cramorant, not Cramorant, Relicanth. Why did I say Cramorant? Sorry. Relicanth, I was looking at chat. Relicanth can switch as well. So, you caught a sea bass? What? You again? Oh my gosh. Now you're bringing back memories. Oh, Cheese, do you have any tips for writing a book? You want to get mine and working on your own to feed your art. Well, that's really kind, Cheese. Thank you. So firstly, are you writing fiction or non-fiction? Because just mine was like non-fiction, so I think there probably is a bit of a difference there. But okay, always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but do catch them. But cramming with the plug, summoning Nightbot for the for anyone who doesn't know that I wrote a book. And yeah, Nightbot has just put the info about my book if you're interested. But yeah, oh, Redlocks, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I think Kayla sort of sounded interested in the Chinchino, so you will be stuck to using triple axle, although you could set up light screen. Setting up light screen is actually very helpful against a Lunala. So you're writing a fiction book, but people keep telling you to write an autobiography. Oh, okay. So with mine, without getting into my full story, so Wheezing does have Dark Pulse, so I actually think that might be the better choice. I know Pangoro is tempting, because it's like, Pangoro is the actual dark type, but it's super duper weak to Fairy. So, and then, we could go against Miltank, because we could get a Blue Moo. I don't know if it actually has anything that can hit a Lunala, but then again, we might not. We don't have to switch for it. We could always face it, and then we could see how good it is, and then we could decide to switch for it. No, there are two commands for it. I used to have Happiness, but then that wasn't the most intuitive one, so I added Book as well. So nice going, Xander and Kramen. An excellent way to disguise extra shilling of the book. No, I'm kidding. So, okay, I'm going to go with Liquidation, because this will help out War Turtle. There we go. But yes. So anyway, Bark. No, okay, so with the book, I will just be upfront. I'm not sure if I'm, like, the best person to ask, because I kind of really was just, like, a one-book guy, like, one and done. But here's the thing. So I had been told that, like, I should write a book, and I sort of kept, and at the time I wasn't ready, but I always kept the idea in my head. This is like the speedrun version of my story. So I kept the idea in my head, and then, like, a day came where I really wanted to, like, get all my ideas out on paper, and so I like, you know, one day I kind of started writing some things out. I kind of thought maybe I could write them as like little guides or something, or I don't know, but I just sort of started writing, but it kind of just didn't really come together. And then I kind of gave up and didn't bother, or I like had this sort of like saved document which had like a few pages or whatever, but didn't really go anywhere. And then, you know, and then like sometime later I like tried again, and then like, that didn't really work. But then eventually a time came where I just really felt the need to like get all my ideas out of my system, and I just kind of began writing, and I just sat down and I wrote, and I kind of just like, the book just kind of came together, and I just kind of wrote it in like a couple of weeks. So the first thing I would say is it's probably good if you have all of your info kind of on hand. Like if you're saying about fiction, I would definitely be like, know what your story is before you write it, kind of thing. Like that would be my way of approaching a story. I wouldn't want to write a story without knowing like kind of like how it begins and how it ends or something like that. But some people don't. They just start writing. But for me, I wouldn't personally write that way. Again, I don't know what you're like, but that's just sort of my thing. But anyway, Bark. Obviously just like sitting down and writing is good. Never put too much pressure on yourself, but definitely do like devote time to doing it, kind of thing. And you know, if you sort of like, man, I really feel like writing now, like do it whilst the ideas are there. Because one of the biggest things that I feel and that I like advocate for is okay, and then we can go for Miltank, and then we can see how this goes. and then and because we can also get backpack items this way, and then yeah, sorry about that, Kayla. We can see if you need the mill tank, and then because I didn't really have like I suppose I could have kept the relicanth, but I'm gonna go with an expert belt because I will have the dark pulse. But okay. But no, but one really big thing I advocate for is if your brain like has ideas, if your brain thinks about stuff, if you have ideas for things and you like write them down or you actually do something with them, then your brain kind of goes like, oh, okay, if you liked that idea, then how about this idea? Or like, oh, if you actually are like paying attention to these ideas, then I'll keep throwing ideas at you. Whereas like if you kind of think of ideas but then you never do anything with them, like you don't write them down, you don't act on them, you don't do anything, then your brain kind of like just like gives up and stops thinking of things. And I'm kind of a bit like that right now because I'm not really like auditioning a whole lot. Like social media is really because I used to like think up like jokes and little posts to do all the time, but that's the thing. Right now it's like I'm not auditioning much because I'm on strike. I'm not playing any like video games right now because I like can't afford to buy and play any video games. You know, I mean obviously I'm like playing this one, but like I would love to be playing like a big JRPG or something, you know. Like I had such an amazing time earlier this year playing a certain game that you guys would be familiar with that I put like over 150 hours into. That was a really great game and it really got like my creative juices flowing. But now I'm like not really doing anything and like there's not a whole lot of like as many like creative juices flowing, and like social media is really terrible now, so I'm like not thinking of like little jokes and stuff as much. I just really feel like so devoid of ideas right now. It is outside of my auditions. Outside of my auditions, I just really don't have much sort of going on in my life right now to kind of stimulate my brain or anything. But you know, back in the day, I used to like write all my ideas down for things, and you know, when you do think of things and when you do write them down, or when you do sit down at a computer and write, your brain does reward you with like more and more ideas. That doesn't mean sometimes you aren't going to get stuck or whatever, but that's just kind of my thing. I would say if you feel in the mood to write, or if you have ideas, like definitely sit down and write, and definitely like if you can't, like basically, if you get like a really strong urge to write, sit at your computer, open up a document and start writing. If you're unable to do that because you're like at work or you're on the toilet or whatever, I don't know. But like, no, I'm kidding. But if you're busy or something like that, you can't do it. Like, you know, have a notebook so that you can write things down, or have like a notes app on your phone and write things down. Like whatever it is, like just do like reward your brain for coming up with ideas, and do try to write if you do try and write if you get that creative urge to write. And if you're actually unable to write in that particular moment, then you can then what you can do instead is just like, you know, write down the ideas as much as you can, and then and that would be, so that's kind of like my thing basically. Like if you get the urge to write, like really just try to like reward that part of your brain for like having the urge to write, so that you get the urge to write more and more and more. And yeah. Oh, Skywatcher, you've a fanfic idea. Yeah, but definitely like, you know, write those ideas down like in a little notebook, so that when you then get the laptop, you can like hit the ground running. Oh, hang on. Wait, Martin? Hang on a minute. Wait. Who lost internet connection? Wait a sec. We didn't have a Martin. Martin's a computer. Who lost internet connection? When did that happen? Hang on. I now need to check the spreadsheet. No, she's a scammer. Stay away. Was it Kayla? Kayla, did we lose you? Kayla! No, wait. No, was it Cramorant? Because no, Kayla had the Wartortle and switched for the Miltank. So Cramorant, was it you? No. Oh dang. Well, hopefully we'll call the Nidoqueen. We'll call Martin, not Cramorant. Okay. So if you can Dynamax, do it. And use your dark moves. Oh, okay. Okay, so Miltank's like the quickest, like probably the quickest one here, and it's got a quick claw, and I just find that quite funny. Jelly Ducky, you can't stay around. You're at a football game waiting for preform guard. No worries, but Jelly Ducky, could you like the video quickly before you leave? Because it does help out. Like a quick stealth like is always hugely appreciated. But I hope you have a good game. I hope the game goes well. Okay, there's the Thunder Wave from the Moo. Okay, here's a Max Darkness. This is good because then this will power up my Dark Pulse. So this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, this is a good Pokemon for Friday the 13th. Right, there goes the special defense. Okay, here's the Shadow Ball from Martin. Martin, your legend. Will he get a special defense drop? Oh, he did. Okay, Martin's like A tier. Martin's A tier, S tier. Oh my gosh, it's getting desperate. It's using generative AI Moonblasts. No. Man, I saw this really terrible TikTok advert yesterday. It was like an advert for TikTok, but it was like an AI generated like wedding or something, and it was the most like atrocious thing I've ever seen. And it's like I have no like desire to like be on TikTok, but I was like, that has immediately just made me be like, if this is what TikTok is, then yeah, I definitely don't want to be on it. So you're saying in the comments once the live which team wins. Oh yeah, no, do that. That'll be fun. Cramorant, I'm so sorry, but I hope you are able to still get the Lunala and get the shiny. Let me know, okay? Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, Team 4. Team 4, you were not poor. So let me just have a look. I want to see about the writing because I said about stuff. So hang on. But hopefully that sounded good, Cheese. I'm sorry if that was a bit generic and not helpful, but that's just the biggest thing I think about writing. I think because I really kind of like I sat down and I wrote and I got my ideas out, and then my brain threw more ideas at me. So then I got those out, and then my brain was like, oh well, then have some more. And also, I wouldn't get too caught up on like perfection. Like I wouldn't get too worried about this line is like perfect. You can always just kind of like put a note in, like try to reword this, or like, you know, sort of, and then this happens or something. Like, you know, if you don't like know how to put it into words quite yet, you can always just put like little fillers, but don't let getting hung up on like one really tiny detail prevent you from like, if you have loads of ideas, but like say if you have like ideas A, C, D, E, F, and G, but you don't have idea B, don't like let the fact that you don't have idea B yet, like, you know, particularly for like a story, because whether it's fiction or non-fiction, you need those little connective things to kind of connect one thing to the next. And like, don't let kind of like not having a connector kind of like slow you down. So again, if you have A, C, D, E, F, G, like just get those out and just put a note being like, I need a B to connect these, you know, and then kind of do them. So, okay. Let's see. So I'm going to scroll back down. No shiny for Cramorant. No shiny for Onlera. No. None for Kayla. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, actually, it wasn't the Weezing that got replaced. It was the Nidoqueen. I was the Weezing, but Nidoqueen was the replacement. Okay. So let's do a patented double shiny check, although I've already messed up. Well, okay, so Miltank and Lunala are both ones I need. I have Chinchino and I have Weezing, so let's check this. So Chinchino would be like yellow, I think, or it's pink, but I think it's yellow. One of them's yellow, I think maybe it's like Minchino's pink and Chinchino's yellow. I can't remember. The point is that that's a gray Chinchino. It's not shiny. Weezing would be turquoise. It's not shiny. Miltank, though. Will we get the blue moo? No! Ah, it's a shame. Okay, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. We can still get a shiny that I've never got before. So, will I get the Blood Moon Lunala? The Blunala, not to be confused with the Blue Moo. The Blue Moonala. Okay, Red Lunala, here we go. Oh, it's not shiny. I haven't had a shiny for I am sort of getting towards like a week since I had a shiny, aren't I? So we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so no stars and sparkles there, no stars and sparkles there, no stars and sparkles there, and none there. I'm gonna pick the Weezing because it's a regional variant. I probably have picked it before, but I think I picked Chinchino like literally the other day when I had that really good triple axle strategy. So yeah, no shinies. So we didn't get any shinies today, did we, chat? Oh, the humanity. Okay. So, that is all for today, although just stay tuned just for 1 minute, just whilst I run through the plan for the weekend again. I know I said this earlier. Also, please like the video. We just beat a boss. Please like the video. I super duper appreciate it. Okay. So, of the ones you have, do you have a hope for which one shines first? Honestly, I kind of want Heatran to go first just because of, like, it's the one we've been going for the longest and the most. Then I would say Solgaleo and Lunala, just because they are such difficult shinies to get otherwise outside of this whole ordeal. And then Dialga, because, you know, maybe I could, like, do that whole DS thing and get those old events or something like that. Like, maybe I could do that. Okay, so yeah, so just a quick reminder of the plan for this weekend. So today is Friday, the 13th of September. So tomorrow, Saturday, 14th of September, I will be doing a nighttime stream, okay? I'll be doing 8 p.m. Pacific time. Right now, it's almost 6 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully you can figure out. So basically, in like a day and 2 hours, 1 day and 2 hours from now, I will be back for a nighttime stream. And then on Sunday, Sunday's the day I will do my sort of typical double length stream of the 11 a.m. to about 3 p.m. Okay, so Saturday will be 8 p.m. Pacific time, and then Sunday will be 11 a.m. Pacific time, and that's the plan for this weekend. Okay, so yeah, 26 hours. So I will see you guys in 26 hours. Thank you. Oh, hang on, let me just check my boxes and just check that I've got everything in order, because I might not have everything. There might be chaos going on in my boxes. Yes, I do have chaos going on in my boxes. Delightful. Okay, so now I need to scroll forward and see just how many Dynamax Adventures I have done. Oh gosh, I have like a whole... Oh gosh, I have like a whole box of stuff. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I need to tidy these up. Oh gosh, oh dear. Oh dear, oh darn. Hang on, let me just check. What date is on the Absol? The Absol is the 10th. Oh, and that's the 10th. So hopefully those are, like, consecutive, right next to each other types of Pokemon. Okay. But how many Dynamax Adventures have we done now? So that's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180... 192, but then I believe I've got 7 shinies in Pokemon Go. So we just did the 199th Dynamax raid, and tomorrow night, we will begin with the 200th. Isn't that exciting? Unless I do have some other Dynamax Pokemon that is here. Oh, hang on. Okay, no, never mind. We've done over 200. We've done over 200. I was going to say, we've done over 200. Never mind. Ignore that. We have done over 200. Never mind. Never mind. We've done over 200 now. So we've actually done 201. Look at that, though. 201. Who would have ever thought that on my Pokemon Shield, I'd have done 201 Dynamax Adventures. Wild stuff. Okay. I'll see you guys in 26 hours. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate the love and support. This has been really fun. Yesterday and today have just been so much fun. And I hope tomorrow is really fun as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good start to your weekend. I'll see you in 26 hours. Take care. Lots of love. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your Friday the 13th. And bye-bye.